Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The give to Davis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Eastern Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kim. Snagged out of the air. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Grabbed over the middle, it's Coates. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Back to pass, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Going to the running game. Thrust that arm out. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go right back to their man on second and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Big fella moving. He gets it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 4 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Wheeler. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking for a man. It's Kim. With the catch, it's Rooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to throw again. Caught close to the marker, it's Lockett. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. So now it's second and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
Timeout, East
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Eagles!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Jensen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Griffin. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
And the Raging Cajuns will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got it behind the line. It's Wheeler.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Rooks. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Dropping back, it's Kim. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Lockett. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robertson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride Davis here. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Howard. He caught it! Touchdown, Cajuns! They take the lead with the 6.
Number 0 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Rooks. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
First down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass, it's Kim. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
What a throw on 1st down in the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to Davis. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Howard. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Louisiana! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in, it's Wheeler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lockett. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.